y'all got me scared as hell to do this album.
Write it all out. I say why, because I'm living for the night. Stay fly, and no, I'm never scared to die. That's no lie, already living in the sky. Yeah, alright, I'm trying to.
Welcome back to the tune-up. I know it has been a cool minute. Let's just say a lot of emotions, quarantine getting the best of me, whole bunch of stuff happening. But we are back. And as I told you, all these videos are coming out. We got suggestions, there's new albums, waiting on some other stuff to drop, and then I'm going to talk about that. Interviews, some local stuff. Really excited. Just a whole bunch of stuff rolling out. But I wanted to start things off with the suggestion. Now, shouts out to my boy Brad Tasting Music. That man just... he really tells it like it is, man. I be trying to be as honest as possible without being rude and without being, too much. But you can see from that video there how that went. This video here, how that's currently going. And then these 3 videos right here. Safe to say it doesn't always go well. Listen, y'all. I don't say anything to be malicious or rude or anything like that. Just being as honest as possible, okay? Ooh, Brad got people mad with this one. Yeah, Arctic Monkeys, Humbug. Now, shouts out to the loyal Arctic Monkeys fan base. I know y'all been waiting on this from me. I've been enjoying all of the albums a lot. I've heard that Suckin' the Sea is probably the weakest out of the bunch. So I don't know if I'm going to do that one next or if I'm going to do AM, which is... first album I ever heard from them, like the first time I really got into them. So I'll put it to y'all in the comments if you want me to do AM or if you want me to do Suckin' the Sea next after this. But I'm a little nervous going into this, man. Brad's comments, man, people were not happy. So I hope my experience is different. Let's see what all of this is about, because this is the one. Y'all been hyping this album up for a cool minute. Arctic Monkeys, Humbug. Let's get into it, bruh. Number 1, by Propeller. Ooh. Okay. Smoky vocals, I like that. I love that lyric. That's dope. I love the attitude with the intro already. I mean, those smoky vocals with the kind of western like guitar. And y'all know me, I'm a sucker for the bass line. Bass line already won me over. But just that real like smoky, like real cool collected type feel. It just felt like that would be like the theme music for The Boss, or that cool cat that everybody like knew about. I feel like that would be his theme music. But I loved it, and the way that he worded, on my propeller can't spin it. I loved all the ways that he took it all the way back to the whole point of the song. So that was dope. Yeah, I mean, as far as intros goes, that's up there with some of the top, because the more I do these, the more that I like pick a few songs like from my favorites. Like I remember from the Fall Out Boy series, I think it was the Afterlife of the Party. I'm pretty sure that was the name of it. I think that's my favorite song out of the bunch. But then Death Valley was also fire. And I haven't revisited most of those sagas other than when I get comments on them, and I get to relive what it was like at the old house with all the posters in the back and stuff. But yeah, I haven't gone back to those videos much, but when I do see new comments on them and I get to reply to them, it kind of helps me, reminisce a little bit. But at the sake of rambling, which I already am, I would definitely put that in my top rankings with all of the Arctic Monkey songs, because I really just love all the instruments that were included with that. Really loved the tone. The guitar was beautiful, and then vocals. The vocals were just chef's kiss. Beautiful. I'm happy with it so far. Let's keep it going. Number 2, Crying Lightning. I'm getting Offspring vibes on this for sure. La, 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 la.
Consisted of the strange and twisted and deranged, and I look crying lightning, and how you like to aggravate the ice cream man on rainy afternoon.
Wait, what? You're crying lightning and you aggravate the ice cream man on rainy afternoons. What the hell? How the hell you think of that, bro? How in the hell did you come up with that sequence of events? I love it though. I'm not complaining. I'm just like, I know when they heard that, when they heard him come up with that, they were like, yo, that's it. That's that shit right there. I definitely see what y'all were talking about. I definitely see what y'all were talking about. This album, I definitely see more of the disconnect. It finally makes sense. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check out the Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino video, which is still doing incredibly well, which I just can't thank y'all enough for. I mean, wow. The fact that y'all are still watching that and the favorite worst nightmare video, just thank you so much. Thank you. I was ranting about just the divide of fan bases when it comes to bands of prominence and artists of prominence for that matter. Like I said, The Weeknd got it, Bryson Tiller got it, Drake's getting it now, and then with shout out to Prince also, because Prince also got that after Sign of the Times and Purple Rain, when there was a lot of good stuff when he was the artist. Listen to Emancipation. This one in particular. This definitely makes more sense with the divide that I would see when I would look at reviews of the albums. Just the distorted and somewhat chaotic nature of both the songwriting and the production, I feel was a little bit more engaging than kind of the clean, polished lounge feel that they were giving on Tranquility Base. And I can definitely see where that would definitely be jarring for some people. Like, this is nothing like what I've heard previous with their newer stuff. Like, with AM, everything, like, ooh, Arabella. Arabella is, woo! That's the shit right there. I'm getting sidetracked. But, for me, that was when I was really, like I mentioned this too, I was on an alternative rock kick for a while. And then when I stumbled upon that album, and I think Reflector from Arcade Fire, I hope that's the correct name, because y'all won't let me forget that I butchered that Green Day title. I'm so sorry. Dookie came out in 1994, not 06, like it says on here, with the remastered or reissue. It really fit that whole mood I was looking for when I heard AM. So hearing this and hearing the complete difference in I want to say purpose and the way that it's all composed, I can definitely see where a lot of people who were riding with whatever people say, favorite worst nightmare, I can definitely see where people would be like, oh no, what are y'all doing? Like, there's records on Tranquility Base that I can see putting somebody off. I don't know about AM, because I really like AM, but this album definitely makes me see more of why people were saying what they were saying about Tranquility Base. So, you know, for those people that felt that way, you were heard and you were validated. The opinion is always going to be debated, but you felt how you felt. That's all that matters. Love this song, though. This is great. Number 3, Dangerous Animals. Ooh, ooh, ooh. that's a heavy. Whoa. I don't think I've ever heard you bring me to my knees put so eloquently in a song, in a bar. To my knees, you promote me. Which is kind of a contradiction, because promote means you're going up. But like, promoting is like you're going. I mean, he is going to another level, so I guess it kind of works. Promote me to my knees. I know that's probably not even the most impressive lyric in the album, but it's something I'm taking note of. Hold on. That's fire. Boom, boom, that's fire. That's just gorgeous. Wow. That's top five. That's some heat. That is, come on. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Y'all are 3 for 3 with this, okay? Y'all are 3 for 3 with this. Y'all was right about whatever people say. Y'all was right about favorite worst nightmare. Y'all were definitely right with this album right here. And I'm only 3 tracks in. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Number 4, Secret Door.
She's never been the kind to be hollowed by the sky.
Pretty sure the lead vocalist, his name is Alex, because I'm trying to remember from all the comments that I've seen. Vocals are crazy. I'm telling you now, man, like, I think the best thing about this saga in particular, I don't feel like, I only have 2 projects left. I know a lot of people have been asking me to check out the side projects for Alex, and I really hope that's his name. And I'd be more than happy to. And I think that's kind of leading into my point. I don't feel like I would get burned out with the Arctic Monkeys sagas. Like, you know, we could extend it to do the side projects. I have no problem doing that. I would check it out. I would willingly check it out. And I feel like that's the biggest bonus that I've had with an album saga in a while, because I remember going into Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die, I believe. I was sick of doing Panic albums. You know, I still had fun with it, and it knocked me on my ass, and I had a great time with it. But I didn't want to hear any pop punk at the time. Same deal with the Fall Out Boy stuff. I got sick of it really quickly. I still did it, and I still had a great time, and I'm never going to regret that. And I don't regret any of the interactions that I had with anybody on those videos. But, you know, with a lot of, you know, recent comments I've gotten from the 21 Pilots fans, and just a whole bunch of people that never watch anything else that I put up, like, for a while I've been feeling very discouraged on the channel. Like, I really feel like, unless it's alternative, pop punk, or anything that I don't normally listen to, or anything that, like, the channel has, like, been known for, which again, I'm not bashing, I'm not saying I'm ungrateful for it. I was just feeling a type of way because nothing else I did was getting any attention. It was only videos like this, or videos for 21 Pilots, Fall Out Boy, anything of that nature. And so when people just kept commenting on stuff, like on songs that I would make and put out, and be like, yeah, check my stuff out, they'd be like, that's cool, do another band. And I'm like, okay. So for a while of getting that, it really turned me off to wanting to do bands. But it's different with these guys. It's so much different. I don't know if it's my enjoyment of it more, because I haven't had that moment of an album from them to where I've been like, nah. Like, even with the songs that I don't enjoy as much as others, I don't feel like I don't walk away saying I don't want to go back to this. I don't walk away saying, oh, I have to do this other album. I'm looking forward to doing a throwback video for AM and then maybe finishing up with Second C, or vice versa. We can end with AM. It's up to y'all. Comment below. But the sheer fact that I'm having fun and having more fun with each album I do from them is the biggest positive, and it makes me so much more happier to go forth and listen to more of these guys and really, really get into them. Sadly, with the current state of things, I don't think I'll ever be able to see them. But if by some miracle concerts are back in effect and these guys go on tour, catch me there. And I'm sorry that most of that wasn't a commentary on the song. The song was beautiful. Love the switch up for the hook. That's always beautiful. Anytime there's an identity there and then they flip it to add another layer of identity, it's always great. But yeah, Secret Door was great. Number 5, Potion Approaching. I love it. Took it to the blues with this one. Come on now. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, y'all was right about this one for sure. Oh man. I'm very, very happy that this is happening. Very happy. Ooh. Love the rhythm switches, top notch. We love it. But just the whole attitude of that, it was like I got like a bit of the White Stripes in the beginning and they flipped it to the Rolling Stones at the end or something like that. Like it really just felt like a vintage rock record, but just all the elements of just what made rock and roll, you know what I mean? R.I.P. to Little Richard first and foremost, man. Shouts out to that man forever. Legendary. But yeah, that one really, really, I mean, I'm still tripping off the last record, but Potion Approaching, awesome name for an awesome song. I rock with that. Number 6, Fire in the Thud. This reminded me of We Don't Need No Education. Wow, okay. Okay, lyrics, I see you. That's crazy. Yeah, that ride symbol in the back, that's crazy. Y'all know I live for a solo. Damn, man, y'all are really making it tough for me to have to pick a favorite off this album. And this is the best thing about it too. It's 10 songs. Now there's text on the cover. My little theory with, you know, no text on the album cover means it's gonna be hard as hell. It's usually right 9 times out of 10. But 10 tracks also lets me know it's gonna be really, really special. I want to say 10 to 12. 15, they're really going for it, so it should be really, really good. But it's still a nice pocket. Usually when it stretches to like 17 and on, more chance of filler, but it is what it is. However, love the jazzy nature of this one. Reminded me of that classic record, We Don't Need No Education, at the very beginning, but bass line was incredible, and you know, Alex's vocals have been amazing this whole time. So shouts out to the man. Shouts out to the band, for real, man. Like I said, man, this has been really, really fun, and I'm really enjoying these records. Coming up on the last bit of tracks, number 7, Cornerstone. Okay. Major switch, major switch. This man, the way he's wording these lyrics is crazy. Vibes a little bit. Hearing Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds a little bit with those elements, but I love that.
You can call me anything you want.
Gorgeous. That's a beautiful song right there, man. It's the type of song to make you feel good, man. Number 8, Dance, Little Liar. Say what? Say what? Hey, okay. My favorite thing about that is like the quiet storm nature of it. It really starts off just very low, but the build up to that drum beat and then the quiet delivery of the vocals, but so in tone and just so direct with not only the lyrics but just the way that the lyrics are placed in the song. Like, that takes craft. That's skill. To lace the song like that, to know the perfect delivery to lay on top of it, like, that takes extra care that a lot of people don't do. And I know this is old. What is this, 2009? And I hope that's correct. 2009? That amount of dedication, I think, is what makes and separates special music from just regular music. And I'm not saying regular music is bad. I'm just saying that doesn't get released with the same amount of TLC that something like this does. You know, I think that to go about a song, it really has to be a meticulous process. And that's kind of why I don't really vibe with a lot of newer stuff, because I don't feel like the same care is being put in. So hearing stuff like this and, you know, just thinking back to like that golden era of music, I want to say from like 2004 to like 2012, maybe 12. 2004 to 2011, maybe. But just thinking about that and just thinking about how much love went into this whole album, really, and it shows that this album was really treated carefully and with, you know, the utmost of delicacy and intimacy, because so much is being put into every element of every song. And, you know, really digging into it like this for a first listen, I'm really feeling all of that TLC put into every single word, every single pluck, every single drum beat, every single pattern change. There's so much that's going into it. I mean, like, that's why they call it art, because it's just expression over waveforms. But this just really, I mean, this is really doing something for me right now. Like, album hasn't hit me like this really since Mac Miller's Circles earlier this year. I don't know if y'all saw that video, but what is that, like the 4th time I've cried on camera? But like, that's the, I mean, I just really, really love music, and albums like this remind me why. Number 9, Pretty Visitors. Ooh. oh my. Pause the movie. Reset the tape. What came first? Did he say what came first? The chicken or the dickhead? Go ahead with your bad self, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That reminds me of the end of Let's Go Crazy. I like that. Come on. Y'all weren't kidding. Y'all were not. Y'all, this lived up to the hype. And I'm saying this album was hyped up. And I'm saying, like, I hate to do it again, but, you know, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the belly on hate is back. And you know, second video that we got more dislikes than likes, so W, I guess. But yeah, people are mad. People are mad again, man. I was nice in the video. I don't understand. All them belly on fans hate me. But this is not that situation. I really felt like, I mean, to even take it a step further, it's not a Hamilton situation either, because that was hyped beyond belief. And now I don't want to hear any other songs from that ever again, except for Wait For It. Wait For It was great. But yeah, I like that this is one of the times that the album lived up to the hype that it got, or the suggestion rather lived up to the hype that it got, because I didn't enjoy Hamilton 100%. I thought it was good. It was entertaining. A lot of energy, a lot of effort went into it. I'm never going to take that away from everybody involved, and I love the cultural impact that it had, I guess. But in the manner that both Hamilton and the Jon Bellion albums were hyped up to me, and I didn't connect with that, and I felt like it led me astray more than giving me knowledge about what I was going into, this definitely helped the first experience. Like, seeing how many people wanted this and wanted me to hear it and wanted me to really get into it and really see why there's a divide in the fan base. You know, that's I think another reason why the album is hitting for me so much. There's so much realization with it now, and there's so many moments that I'm having with it on the first listen. So absolutely love that. That transition was remarkable. I'll always remember that. And this is definitely, I mean, I think I've got one more track left, but I can say without a doubt, this is my favorite Arctic Monkeys album. And it was previously AM, but, and I think I might have said favorite worst nightmare. I don't know. I gotta check that video again. I won't check it before I upload this because I know y'all been waiting. But I don't know if I said AM was my favorite on the favorite worst nightmare video, but this is definitely the top spot right now. This is phenomenal. And number 10, The Jeweler's Hands. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, ooh.
Caresses once again irritate. Tread softly, stranger, impressed. And you're a sinking stone. You thought you'd never get obsessed. You thought the words would be impressed. Procession of pioneers, all drowned.
That's amazing. Wow. That's a very fitting closer. Wow. It really, again, love when songs have a cinematic feel. Felt like the perfect song to roll the credits on. Everything has been said and done. Right off into the sunset. Fade to black. Credits up. Oh, man. Shouts out to y'all. 100% shout out to y'all. all of y'all that wanted this, that's watching, commenting, liking, and or disliking. I appreciate it. I appreciate you leading me on the path of righteousness. Thank you for making sure that I listen to this record. I've already said so much earlier on, and I don't want to continue to ramble, but I really mean it with just the refreshing feeling that this album has given me. Like, there were so many moments I had with it, and just so much more appreciation I had for it, and Arctic Monkeys as a whole just grew tenfold song by song. And I haven't really felt like that with a YouTube video in a while. It's been a very cool minute since I've been really excited. Like, continuity break, I filmed my Drake video before this, so that's gonna be uploaded later, but that video was like the first time I had fun filming a YouTube video in a while. And you know, after editing that and then just thinking about other things I had to do, I was like, well, I gotta do all this other stuff, and I don't really want to do that stuff. And then I thought about, all right, well, there's this Arctic Monkey suggestion that people have really been waiting for. And then I saw all this stuff with Brad. You know, shouts out to Brad, though. Brad knows exactly what he's talking about. Brad really knows what he likes, and he knows what he doesn't. And, you know, y'all might think he's nitpicky or whatever, but I just feel like, you know, the man has a certain taste. He has an exquisite taste at that, but he just knows what he likes, and what he thinks is good, he'll talk about. So, you know, I know a lot of people were mad, but, you know, everything's subjective. This is art we're talking about. You know, we're not all gonna agree. So again, shout out to Brad, man. Shout out. But like I said, this is one of those albums that just reminds me why I love music the way that I do. Credit to Prince for that. Credit to Michael for that. Credit to Stevie Wonder. This is currently being filmed on his birthday. Happy birthday, Stevie. Once again, rest in peace, Little Richard, man, because that's another innovator of rock and roll. Sorry for the sudden change and everything. A whole lot of technical difficulties on my end. I'll just wrap it up with, I love how eloquently everything was presented lyrics-wise. I love how pure the music felt from start to finish. Everything really felt cared for, treated with intensive care. And album as a whole, like I already said, album as a whole is my favorite of their discography so far. So I really have enjoyed this saga. It's been just increasingly getting better, album by album. So I'm excited for whatever they do next, man. I know they haven't put out a record in a while, but if they choose to do so soon, I'll be here for it. Comment down below which album you want me to do next. We can do the album archives with AM, or we could do Suck It and See. Either way, let me know if you want. I think the project is called The Shadow Puppets, and I think his name is Alex Turner. I really hope that's all correct. I'm trying to just, you know, focus on and take notes on what you guys say in the comments. But, yeah, let me know what you guys want me to do next. I'm down to do whatever. You know, like I said, I really enjoy covering these guys and just this type of music. But, like, this format of it. Like, I really love the edginess and the more visceral nature and the more creative zone that I get from this. Like the same feeling I got from the Nothing But Thieves record. I don't know if there's still controversy going on with them, but I really enjoy that album that got suggested from Nothing But Thieves. But yeah, let me know what you guys want next from Arctic Monkeys, and I'll gladly do it. Like, share, subscribe, the whole nine. You know the biz, you know what it is. Jared O'Brien, please stay safe and stay home. Please stay home. Continue to live your best life, all right? Hug your loved ones, tell people you love them, and have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time period you're viewing this in. It's just been the tune-up. Have a good one.